Okay, here's a little thing about change of base of logarithms. Now let's say we've got x equals log base 2 log of 2048. Our calculator doesn't do a base 2 log, it does a base 10 log or something called a natural log, but it doesn't do a base 2 log. Now remember what a logarithm means. A log of a number is the power to which you have to raise the base in order to get the number. So in other words, saying that x is the base 2 log of 2048 is the same as saying that 2 to the power of x equals 2048. So the question is, what power do I have to raise 2 to in order to get 2048? Now you might approach this this way. You might take logs of both sides. These are base 10 logs, you're taking both sides because your calculator can do base 10 logs. So you've got log of 2 to the power of x equals log of 2048. Now you might remember that if you've got a log of something to a power, there's a rule that says you can take that power over to the front and write it, in this case, as x log 2. So x log 2 equals log of 2048. And to get the x bit on its own, I can divide by the log 2 and get x equals log of 2048 over log of 2, all in base 10, which I can do on my calculator. So I can just get my calculator and stick in base 10 log of 2048 divided by the base 2 log of 2048 and evaluate that. Now, you might see a link between the numbers in this thing we've got finally and the thing we started with. So the log of 2048 base 2 equals the log of 2048 divided by the log of 2 in base 10, because I happen to divide by base 10 logs. Actually, that would work for any base. So a general rule, the base x log of some number b is the log of b divided by the log of x, which sounds complicated, but if you see it with an actual example, quite straightforward to remember how to do it. So for example, with log of 2048, base 2 log of 2048, I start with that. So if I imagine a kind of line drawn down there, I've split it into blue and yellow. So that's equal to the log of 2048 over the log of 2 in any base. And I'm going to do it in base 10 because that's what my calculator does. So I can actually evaluate that, and it's 11. It will come out to be 11 whether I do it as a base 10 log or a natural logarithm, which